gonna do an overview of my car, and I'll go over everything, what I've done to it, how much I paid for it, because STs in North Carolina are really, really expensive right now for some reason. And then I'll go over at the very end my plans for everything, and I'll put in exhaust clips and turbo clips at the very end of the video, so you can just skip all the way to there right now if that's all you care about. We'll start with the front of the car, we'll work our way back, and we'll get to the engine bay, and then finally we'll hit the interior, because that's probably my favorite part of the car right now. So up front we have a Velocitec air intake and a color match ST badge. Not really much like going on in the front. I'm looking to find a TB Performance bash bar, and I'll shave the grill if I buy one. I'll either paint match it white, or I'll paint match it to the color of the ST right now. And this bumper and that fender have both been replaced, because the first week I bought the car, it got hit at the parking lot at my school, which was the worst experience ever. I hated it. My heart dropped because I sold my beautiful 2000 Mustang GT to buy this car, which is my dream car, my dream spec, everything. And I got hit. And then, so for wheels and tires, we have a set of Lionheart, just everyday tires, because I'll show you that real quick. They're stretched and they poke out very far. And the only reason they poke out far is because I'm not on coilovers or lowering springs yet. I ordered lowering springs. I'll probably make a video on that. But for now, I have to just deal with the stretched tires. And these wheels are Enkei NT03 M's. And first off, they are beautiful. They're a pain to clean. Huge pain in the butt to clean, but they're beautiful tires. And I got these actually on a trade deal for my stock tires in like $200 or something. And so then we'll go to the mud flaps, which are actually the first thing I bought for the car. I paid, I think, $40 on Facebook Marketplace for them and all the hardware. This is actually, surprisingly enough, the most recent thing I bought. It was from like Amazon. It was like 26 bucks. And I think it changes the entire look of the car. And then I also bought, just at Home Depot, I got wing risers. They're just little bolts that go in there with a little bushing. And I think it just makes the car look so much better. And then I'll show inside the car. Inside the trunk here, I have a Kicker Comp C sub, which actually had to be screwed into the WeatherTech floor mats, which I got with the car. Absolute steal, because these are like $250 for my car, and I was not going to buy that. And this Kicker sub came out of my Mustang, and then I bought a new amp for it. It's a Scar 1200 watt amp. It's a little messy. I'm in the process of buying new subs because I want 10s instead of a 12. And then down here we have a MBRP race profile exhaust. It came off of a car that was wrecked, and so I had to get new exhaust tips, and actually the part that goes over the axle was completely destroyed, so I had to buy a new one of those. And like I said, color match ST badge, and then just a short antenna because it was hitting the wing. Inside the car is where 90% of the time is spent, so we went and made it a little bit nicer. Don't mind, I actually didn't do this correctly. I did that side correctly, but not this side. So this is a suede wrap that I got on Amazon. It was like $25, and it changed the interior look a lot. That's my camera bag and a water bottle, obviously. And I also got a wrap for the steering wheel because this car is like 100 and some thousand miles on it, so it was getting worn out. And then I bought an ST3 shift knob off of one of my friends, and then suede wrapped that. So I'm trying to make all the interior like suede and stuff. And then, if you can tell, they're cloth seats, which arguably are the worst looking ones, at least. They're the most comfortable in my opinion because I have wide shoulders, so the bolsters don't squeeze them. but I'm looking for an ST2 seat. And so this is an ST1, and it comes with a sunroof, which is not normal for them. Usually they're just a normal top, no sunroof, but the sunroof was what I wanted. I needed. And then it also does not have the good radio, which kind of sucks. And then up front, we'll go to the engine. So in the engine bay here, I probably should have wiped it down, to be honest. It's a little dusty. It's always dusty. It's pretty much bone stock, to be honest. So this signature is by a guy named Brad DeBerti, who makes some of the most insane looking trucks I've ever seen. So I met him at a car show, had him sign it, and I'm just gonna, anyone I meet who's famous, I'm just gonna have them sign my cover, because I can buy a new one before I sell the car and I can keep that. Intake box was cracked when I got the car, so I just cut it and then did this for now. I ordered an RS intake box, so it'll look a lot better, but for now that works, and it makes cool turbo noises. And then probably the biggest flex on any guy with an ST is that I have a new washer fluid cap that works and doesn't crack. And you're probably like noticing right here the fact that I don't have heat shield. And that reason is it was missing like half the clips. It was really, really annoying to drive. It rattled, it stunk because it was burning itself basically. So I just took it off. And this little metal piece here is a sound Composer delete, and that's where it would have went into the cabin. A sound Composer pretty much just pumps sound into the car when you don't have an exhaust, because people were complaining that it didn't have a sound. So yeah, so now I'd like to talk about what all I want to make better in the car, what I want to change pretty much. So the first real thing, as much as I do like these wheels, I really want to set up the 1552 Turbo Max. They're like pretty much every ST owner's wheel of choice, besides these ones, of course. And I just think those are, in my opinion, I want either white or in this color. And in my opinion, those are just the best looking wheels for an ST. And then, if I come to the back again, I want to get a set of chrome tail lights to match with the chrome third tail light, because I just think that the like lighter colors looks good. I just think this looks very like McDonald's themed or Burger King themed, and I'm not a fan of it. Same with the calipers. I'm gonna paint the calipers to match the wheel. I might actually do that tonight if I have time. And then interior wise, I mean, it's pretty much done to how I want it. Like, obviously I want to get a carbon fiber steering wheel, but for my car, I think it's over $600, maybe $700 for a steering wheel, and it's insane. And then I want to get the ST2 seats, which are leather and suede, and I want to get a Cooler Works short throw shifter. It's this crazy looking shifter for it. And here's where I need to be smart about. So either I can get, for the like engine bay, I can go big turbo, but then I have to relocate like the battery, the intake, everything. And I already have a Garrett turbo, like an upgraded one. It's not much bigger, so I don't really care about that too much. So for now, I'm just gonna get a Montoon intake off of one of my friends who's selling his, and like I said, the RS box, and I'm gonna get a green filter so it'll make all the cool turbo noises and everything. And then I want to get a CPE 5.5 inch intercooler to keep all the turbo and everything cool. And I want to get a set of Anderson Composite carbon fiber fenders. Even though these fenders were replaced not that long ago, sadly, I love carbon fiber. I think it looks gorgeous on these cars. And then I want to get a Focus RS wing, which I originally had a guy who was trying to sell his, already paint matched everything, but the sale went through and he ended up wanting to keep it. And then I ordered a windshield delete, like wiper delete for the back. I guess another interior thing I forgot about is the radio. I want to swap that one out to an ST3 radio, so I have Apple CarPlay, and I think they have Android Auto on them, but I could be wrong. And I want to get a set of VLAND, like the Evil Eye headlights, or the ones that kind of look like the S550 Mustang headlights, just because I love Mustangs. I'm a big Mustang guy, and obviously this isn't a Mustang though. But this is, like I said, this is my dream car. This is my dream color. Like, this is the car that I've wanted since I was like 12 years old. And at 17, I have it. I have my dream car. It is the car that got me into cars, to be honest. Watching Ken Block, like as I'm growing up, watching all these guys build these insane Focus STs and insane RSs, and even Mazda Speed 3s. I just love hatchback. I really want to find a VW Golf R, but they just are way out of my price range right now. So, I mean, this is cheese. This is my ST. Go follow my Instagram, and you can see the build so far, like leading up to this point.